Students of class 9th, student, today we are going to read about part B, unit 2nd, mastering typing, session 1, and session we have a to know getting started with touch typing. The student, today we will try to understand about the keys. Different keys are present in the keyboard, and keyboard such a type of the common input devices. The student, as a today world is changing very rapidly, and every day we introduce with the different types of the technologies, different types of the gadgets, which favor in the human being. So now, as a hence the computer uses in the current scenario is no more choice. It is a part of the almost every job. Due to this, typing is no more considered as a skill but rather a requirement. So here, a student telling about this para, it means we want more. We want to get our work with very ease. So for this, we use the different types of the gadgets and such type of the machine. So here we have such a type of the device by which we can instruct to the computer, but here it is a telling to more related to this device, that is a here input device, and this input device as a common type of the input device with every computer, every types of the as a computer we find this as a keyboard. You can find the as a screen keyboard or as a manual keyboard. So here's when let's talk about there are different types of the keys given in the keyboard. So let's understand of every types of the keys. Children, we talk about here this type of the devices. As you can see on the screen, a device that lets you enter data or instructions in a computer is a known input device, because this device is come in the category of the input device. For example, you enter text in a document using a keyboard. The keyboard is an input device that is used to provide data to computer. In this section, you learn, in this session, you learn about the following as a types of the keys in the keyboard. As a given, you can see on the screen is a different the color of these keys have the special work, has a special function. You can see this is a white as a shows it is a function keys, and red it shows here the such a numeric keys here, number keys here, and some special type of the keys shows in blue color, and that is the symbols related is shows here the green color, and alphabetical as a shows in the green, and some important keys in the alphabetical like as a vowel shows in a pink color, and here is space bar and such a as a arrow keys. So we find, let's talk about the in detail about these types of the keys. The first student we will know about the computer keyboard. Okay, so this is a here the computer keyboard looks like as a typewriter. Besides the normal alphabet keys, it also has a numeric keypad. You can see here locate to its right hand side, but here is not, but I'm showing you here the different view, different as an image of the keyboard here, but you can see this type of the keyboard as a for the special. Okay, here the pattern of the keys as given on the screen. So let's have a different type of the keys keyboard which has given the keypad also, and telling about the as a name of that keys. Children, as you know, key computer has the different types of the keys as you can see on the screen, and it is telling about here the as a name, as a escape key, tab key, caps lock key, shift key, control key, space bar key, and some symbols, arrows keys, function keys, and the delete key, insert key. These are the lots of the keys on the keyboard. As a multimedia keyboard has a 109 to as a 14 keys on the keyboard. So as you can see on the screen here, it is telling the computer keyboard keys on information. By one we will understand here as a related to the as a keys. The as a typewriter keys, this is a like a typewriter's keys includes letters, numbers, and punctuation symbols. These are the normal keys on the keyboard and are used for typing. So let's start with here as a keyboard. The keyboard as a contains the multiple keys as you can see on the screen. When a key is pressed, a digital code is sent to the computer, which in turn determines which key has been pressed. So for example, when you press key A with caps lock turned on, okay, so the code key it will be sent into the computer 01101100001. So is sent to the computer in the turns translate the code and determines that you have the pressed keys. So student, as I told you about this is here the conversion of the digital to as a analog, you can say as a binary number it form. So analog to as a digital to analog. So here we what do we see on the screen, okay, in the form of the result. So that is shows in a digital, okay, and when we give our instruction through the wire it send the signal in the as a analog signals. The student we understand here, okay, but as I'm telling to you about the it is a intro of the as a input devices, but as a telling about how can we as a typing, okay, how can we mastering in typing. So as that is why it is a given the chapter name here. So we sections in a keyboard. As a standard keyboard has the QWERTY keyboard has the following sections as you can see on the screen also: alphanumeric keys, numeric keypad, punctuations keys, special keys has some. And now some as a related to the keywords as a given in the book you can find WPM, that is a words per minute, CPM character per minute, CPS character per second, KPM that is a key stroke per minute, and KPS key stroke per second. So children, you should learn these all the keywords. It is a very important for the exam and for the knowledge. So let's start with here some keys to understand what are the use of these keys in keyboard. Children, first we know here the function keys. The function keys is the top of the keyboard. Perform different functions according to the software you use. These keys labeled with F1 to F12. So we can find on the screen here from starting to F1 till F12 are located at the top row of the keyboard. After that, children, we find here some cursor movement keys, that is the cursor control keys also enable us to move the cursor to the left, right, up or down the screen. So these keys marked with the as a here the arrow, you can see left arrow, right arrow, up arrow and down arrow. So our card, this is here the arrows keys respectively, means left right up and down arrow keys respectively here. After children we find the numeric keys. Numeric keys enables us to type numeric characters. The numeric character, you can say numeric keys are located just below the function keys. They also have some special characters printed on the top side. The keyboard also contains a numeric key pad located to the right of the keyboard. Some numeric pad keys have the double functions. The switch over between two functions of numeric keypad is controlled by the key marked num lock. That is a num lock, numeric lock means you can, as a control, you want to switch off the numeric pad, you can press the num lock, that will be lock here with, there will be no any write, or there will be no any movement on the screen when you press the keys. So the key marked 7 also works as the home key when the num lock key is off here. So student, as you can find, these are the some types of the numeric keys which perform the some special function for the numbers. So children, we find here some other keys as related to page up, page down keys. You can see on the screen here given the page down and page up and page down. You can find the other keys also here. So page up and page down enable you to move to the preceding and next pages of the document respectively. Home and end keys. The home, you can see this is the home key and this is the end key here. So by this key, this key enable us to move the cursor to beginning and the end respectively of the document, line or window. And then after we find the some special as a caps key and a shift key. Children, we find here the caps lock. Caps lock, as you know, and I think you well know about this, it enables you to type a letter in uppercase. If you want to write in a capital, then you press the caps lock, and when you write and when you start your typing, then it let to write in all the character in a capital keys, in a capital letter. Children, after this we find here the special key. As I am telling you about the special keys, this screen let you to know as all types of the special key on the screen here. So student, as you as I talk about page up, page down, home and end and caps lock, now shift key, we talk about here the shift key here. So this is this shift key, holding the shift key down and then pressing a letter, key displays that the letter in uppercase. However, if the caps lock is on, then this effect is reversed. Pressing on any key with the two symbols of character while holding down the shift key causes the upper symbol to appear. The shift key means if you want to write capital in meanwhile typing, so you can press the shift key, but you want to write the all character in a capital, so you can press the caps lock key. Then we come on the topic here as a control and alt key. You can see here the control and alt key. This let you to enable the carry out special actions when used in the combination with other keys. For example, pressing the control, alt and delete keys simultaneously starts the task manager. And enter key, as you well know about the enter key, when you change the line you press the enter key, so it gives the computer signal that you have finished giving on the instructions so that it can execute the instruction. This key also begins a new paragraph or a line or in a Microsoft Word document or in any application software. The enter key is also referred to as a return key. Tab key, if we want about know the tab key here, the tab key enables you to move the cursor along the line to a preset point. Okay, using it you can indent paragraph and line up columns, as I told you now in the tab settings. And on line meeting, I told you about the text or numbers in as we can set. So in some software numbers, the tab key helps you to move from one options to another. Escape key, you can find here the escape key. Escape key enables you to cancel or ignore the entry or command that you have just entered. It is also used to exit a program. delete and backspace key. If we talk about here the delete and backspace key, so this let you to erase a space characters that is placed to the right side of the blinking cursor. The backspace key erases the characters to the left side of the blinking cursor, moving cursor back one character at a time. So student, as I told you, many things related to the keys, such a kind of the special keys, as you can find the other keys also, like punctuation related to as a such as a type of the symbol here, and like you can say such a comma as a exclamation mark and some points, full stop, as these are using. So student, as I told you, more related to the keys, I hope you will watch this video and you will get full information related to the keyboards and its keys. So thank you student, thank you for watching this video.